So this is the post hole digger that we got from Amazon. We bought it, and it is an electric 6-inch auger that drills about 22 inches. Now we wanted something deeper, so we bought this one. This is a 12-inch auger because we wanted a larger hole, and this will dig much further. I think it's 2.5 feet to 3 feet that we're going to go down. Now the reason why we went with 12 inches instead of the 6 inches is because the code here in this area is that when you put a post in the ground or a pipe in the ground, it needs to have at least 3 inches from the center, whatever it is, to where the cement ends. So that's probably just for structural reasons. So we're gonna do that. So we bought a bigger auger bit so that we can stay up to code, even though we don't need a code for this particular chicken coop and shed. So before you even start digging, it's really good to use something like this to mark out where your corners are, kind of give you an outline of how big your structure is going to be, so you can get a feel for what it'll look like before it's built, kind of the space of it all. Plus, I'm actually going to go through again to mark out the corners for when I drill into the ground, just to re-solidify where those are. Because we need to be a certain amount of feet away from the property line and a certain amount of feet away from another building. Oh, look, McDonald's container. We need to throw that away. These are 8 feet apart, and this run is going to be about 16-15 feet. So I'm going to need to measure out one more and mark it right in the middle. So I just measured the diagonals, and they are roughly 19 feet, both of them. And when the diagonals are even, you know that this is an actual square and not tilted to one side like a parallelogram. So it's nice and square. All right, first time experimenting with this thing. That's a 2.5 foot hole. Put about 6 inches of cement in. Gonna center the post, lock it down, and then mix some more cement and lock that first post in, and then use that as a frame of reference for my other ones to get exact dimensions over here. So I started last night, got these 2 posts in the ground. Here's this 12-inch auger that we're drilling 2.5-3 foot hole down to the ground to set these posts, and we will see how this will look in a few more days. It's 110 degrees outside, so I did these 2 posts at night, and I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the other 2 posts, because you don't want it to be super hot and super dry when you set cement. It needs water to cure. So I might add a little water to the top of these, since make sure they don't dry out too quickly.